The old paradigm is breaking down before our eyes. But we also see the emergence of a new paradigm, and happily, one whose ancient roots have withstood the test of time. The new paradigm, as this book beautifully articulates, addresses biological processes at their energetic foundation, gives rise to methods that are precise, practical, rapid, and non-invasive, optimizes health as well as countering illness, empowers the person with effective methods for back-home self-care, and integrates body, mind, and spirit. But perhaps the best news about energy medicine is that even though many leading-edge thinkers in healthcare believe it to be the medicine of the future, it is available today. You don't have to wait. So what if it's not yet in your town? So what if it's not yet in your hospital? So what if your doctor doesn't yet believe in it? You can learn the basics from the book you are listening to, and you can use it with any medical regimen you are currently on. Any regimen. A beauty of energy medicine is that it won't interfere. There are no side effects whatsoever. So why wouldn't you try it? There is nothing to lose. This book is a wonderful introduction to energy medicine. It distills the experiences of one of the field's most joyous and effective pioneers into a heartful, user-friendly, enormously practical guide. I agreed to write this foreword before I met Donna Eden or had a chance to see her work. While I review many well-written books that provide good information, there is a deeper ring of truth that is precious and rare. This book sang with it. When I finally had the pleasure of meeting Donna, it was evident that the compassion and wisdom I felt in her book reflect the integrity in the being of its author. Incredibly youthful, in her 65th year, Donna is her own best advertisement. She is ebullient with energy, and she is very, very fun to be around. Writing this foreword is part of a full circle in my relationship with energy medicine. I've always recognized the importance of the body's energies in my medical practice. I intuitively understood the influence of my patients' thoughts, fears, desires, relationships, family history, jobs, diet, use of exercise, and overall lifestyle on their body's energies, and the powerful impact of those energies on their health and their illnesses. But this fundamental dimension of healthcare isn't taught in medical schools, and as I began to speak with my colleagues about its importance, I felt like the proverbial voice in the wilderness. In the early part of my career, I didn't think this perspective would be accepted during my lifetime. But now, with the embrace of these ideas reflected in many arenas, including in my own life, from having my books on the New York Times bestseller list to multiple appearances on Oprah, I have clear-cut, measurable evidence that a broad population is ready to hear about the principles that have guided my work. And the medical community is listening as well. The world is, in fact, changing faster than most of us imagined could be possible even a decade ago. While many of the changes are shaking us down to our foundations, a hopeful landscape is also emerging. Energy medicine is one of its contours. It is not just the latest fad in alternative healthcare. It is a fundamentally new way of grasping who we are. During this precarious time in our history, as you will hear in Donna's introduction, a book about the energies that animate a woman's body is obliged to mainline you into a deeper connection with the archetypal feminine principle that must be re-embraced if our species is to survive. The archetypal feminine is not just a set of ideas and values somewhere out in the ethers.